KB Show, KB Show, KB Show, nigga tell you what you need to know. KB Show, clock in. Check in, your boy. Good morning, good evening, wherever you at in the world. It's your boy, KP. Here for another one for my black people. I got something for us, man. Today I just wanted to talk about how to chase your dreams in the ghetto. Hmm. Topic, a different type of topic for you, huh? Hmm. How my people's doing? How everybody doing on this beautiful Saturday? A lot of snow outside. We're up in the Illinois area. Today I just wanted to get into being in the ghetto, how to change your life and how to change your dreams, and how to get up out of it. Now me, I was I was fortunate to live in different type of areas. So when I was a young kid, I ended up going into the system. My mother did some things, and we ended up there. That's how I did. My whole point of view for that topic of the conversation is to say this. I was, I think about 11 years old when I started going to. I grew up the majority of my whole life in the ghetto. I grew up around low poverty. I was one of the unfortunate come from, broken homes, and a lot of people around me in the same situation. But then I ended up around different, the upper class people, was middle class, we should say, different type of people. And let's say life was taught different to me when I was on the other side of the fence, let's say. They taught us difference, like the difference between when I was going to the all black schools and the all white, like in the all black school, a lot of things is not taught to us. Like they teach you different. Like they teach you like in a regular school, they teach you the basic shit that you should that you base shit basically just to get you through and see if you're gonna do it. But in the white school, they 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 teach you your field. Basically, when you get to high school, they'll try to teach you to follow the dream that you in. Whatever you're doing in high school, that's what they'll try to push you to do to the career you want to follow. If you playing sports or whatever, they're gonna push you that way. Now I say this for the people that come from just still right here in the neighborhood, in the hood, walking around lost, hopeless, feel like you don't got nowhere to go. Everywhere you turn, the only ones that's really living some type of boss status life is the drug dealers that we see around us. And when you try to live a straight life, they'll try to tell you when you're in the ghetto or you're in a hood atmosphere, it's hard to live a straight life. They'll try to teach you to people will tell you, oh man, on the outside looking in, like man, this is y'all. They need to get themselves together. They need to stop doing this stuff. But how could you do that when your community is full of the same type of people? If you try to go on a straight and arrow and try to live, go to school, listen to the teacher, do all that shit, you can do that. But when you get out of school, the pressure. See, they don't tell you when you go to school, when you're the unfortunate one, the pressure of being talked about. See, that people want to. I remember when I was unfortunate and I used to go to school and I wanted to go there to learn and, see my friends, but then somehow, some way, a click form. It automatically happens. Everybody, people find a way to find the people that they want to be around, and then you got a lot of followers want to follow other people that they think they ideal of what's cool is. And when you got all this rap music and the videos promoting the way of life, then guess what all the youth gonna do? They gonna try to follow their way of life. So when you get caught up in that, you lost. That's when you get lost. That's when everything start happening. You end up going to juvie, doing all this dumb shit. And by the time you realize you had any sense, or you done got some sense, your ass already 19, 20. You already got that damn felony on you. The setup. Now, how you keep from getting into that type of atmosphere? I found when I started following my dream, I wasn't even trying to change my life or try to do nothing. When I found the dream, things that you like to do is the way you find your way getting out of the ghetto or anywhere. When you start chasing your dream, don't you know that? Do you have a brother or sister, somebody in your house that start playing some type of sport or got interested in anything, something around, and they start just like basketball? When you play basketball and you really love to play basketball, and everybody in your world, you're gonna develop a different type of life. Like everybody in the world, we live in the same area, but everybody might be living a different type of life. You would look at somebody and think, "Oh man, we live in the same life." Real, y'all living in the same world in the same area, but a person's mind frame can be way different than yours, just by what they doing. If you find yourself going surrounding yourself by with a lot of basketball players, people that really love to play basketball. This is your dream. People really love to play football. People really love to play video games. People that love poetry. Whatever it is that you love, just keep on doing it. And once you find yourself interacting with other people, and then you start doing it just like people do it with the game. See, that's what it is. When you interact with these games, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get into that life. You're gonna live the life, so everything around you is gonna come back to you the way you put it out there. You want to live like a thug, you're gonna get the thug reaction. You're gonna end up in jail, drinking, smoking, running around, chasing, calling the girls bitches because you was misled. Now, when you find yourself in another group of people, when you get to playing basketball, guess what you're gonna do? Your whole lifestyle change. That's when you start getting responsibility because the coach stayed on you. Coach plays a big part. That's why we need to get these schools back on. When a lot of these people out here, parents don't have a two-parent home and the mother got to go to work because everybody's situation is not bad. Some people, women out here working hard, got to work two, three jobs because the father is gone, or some people got both of them in the house. It's just everybody. The way it's set up, you got to work to pay your bills and take care of your family. So once your kids get caught out here in this other stuff, that's why we need after school program. When you get caught up into the same type of people in your neighborhood and they keep coming around you, showing you this, then all of a sudden that's what you're going to do because everybody accepts you now because that's what you around. But when you a kid, when you a kid, you always run to your parents and you want them to, you do something, you be excited to show them and you want them to look at it. And once we start paying attention to that, they'll want to do it more. But see, we forgot how to do that. That's why our kids are lost because we entertain the ghetto life, especially who was born in the 80s. We the new age parents. So we're not coming up out of the slavery mind, how it used to be back in the day. Big mama cook all that. This is 2021. This is a new time. Women is working, they boss, all kind of stuff is different. So you got to think as a young ghetto kid, if you influenced by so much every day, that's what you gonna go to. Now, once you fall into whatever, I don't, if you playing the video game, I see people live the life. They get the zoning in. I remember when Pokemon cards was out. It was a little Pokemon group when I was in school. Everybody that loved to buy the cars, come to school, they had their own things. You gotta find your circle. You gotta find the people that's like you. Stop trying to change yourself from the people that you around in your life on everyday basis and try to be like them when we got internet now. There's no reason for you to be out here trying to act like everybody else that you know you don't want to do this type of shit. Look online. Start looking up the stuff that you like to do. Somebody gonna message you back. Message some people online. When other people find they highest peak in their life and they start wanting to give back, when you see these commercials and everybody not on the same page, and like when they see like the ride and all that, when people try to tell you can do it, you can do it, don't nobody want to hear it. They don't believe it because everybody say that. We come from a time we need to see this. We need hands on. A lot of kids need hands on. Young brothers and sisters, they need their hands on. What happened to the big brothers and the big sisters? Them programs, people come out and help you out, talk to you, take you somewhere, try to invest their time until you see they didn't gave up. It's like we gave up on each other. It's like just because your kid at a certain age, like parents can't wait till their child get to 12 or 13 so they can leave them on their own. Oh, I ain't gotta watch it now. You're 13, I can leave you home by yourself. Or I ain't gotta watch it now. The law said you can walk to the store by yourself. That's the problem. These are still kids. We need to walk our kids to the store. All this killing and stuff, forget all that. A 14, 15, 16-year-old is still a kid. You need to go outside with your kids. Still walk your kids to the park at the age of 15. If they not responsible enough to go outside, you know your child ain't responsible enough to go outside. He acting ignorant in the house and you seeing the type of friends he hanging out with, the little nappy head boy that you know he trouble. And if he hanging with your son, you telling him, oh, don't do this. Don't worry about it. Start when you see them with that little boy or anything, take both of them, they ass to the store. The grown men, the grown women, stop letting your kids run wild and free. Take them to the store yourself. Start going outside with them, all the mothers. This is how we save our kids. Start going with them. Stop giving them too much privilege. That's a problem. They ain't nobody watching. Every as a community, a community, even when you in the same community, the community love. What happens when everybody in one community, we all know each other's barbecue. When you see one another kids outside doing something, we would go grab them ourselves. Boy, get home, get here, do this, do this. We need to bring that back for these kids to follow their dream, and this is how we help them get to their dream. Put them in things, pay attention to them. They like to write, and they keep coming to you, trying to show you. Stop watching motherfucking Maury and Jerry Springer and playing on TikTok. Be interested in your kids. Help your kids. You see these other parents on YouTube, they even making dreams with their kids, doing different stuff with their kids, the suicide and all of them. You see that they doing things with their kids, a family, and everybody getting paid. They chasing their dreams. And once you chase your dream, it'll put you in a position in life to keep you out of trouble. Then you will live in it. Then it's not even work when you get the it's your dream. When you live in your dream, you don't never get tired of your dream because it's what you love to do. And then now you can help other people that have the same dream as you. You can help them fulfill their dream. Reach out to people when you see them online. That's what I do. And they trying to do something. Type them. Hey man, you woo, woo, woo. Stop being afraid of your people. Man, you gotta talk to your people. We gotta help these kids follow their dream. I don't care what it is, as long as it ain't nothing hurt nobody else. Follow your dream, and you will find a healthy life. That's how you separate yourself from all the gang activity. That stuff is washed up. That's people. I just see kids running around here with their head cut off. It's not even It's useless now. Because when the games was going on, and like I said, when you ain't got nobody watching you, and these guys over here, they paying you attention, and when you do something, you go out and you do something, and they reward you with some money, they give you some stuff that you can hustle. You feel excited because you're getting attention. Any attention, it ain't all good, but attention is attention. Attention shit. You looking at me do this, I want to do more of it. But they don't tell you the outcome of it. When you mess up, there's consequences. And sometimes it might even be death or jail. You might have to kill your own brother, your own cousin, somebody that ain't told. Now you got some man playing your guy, telling you to go do something that you don't want to do. If you don't do it, then he gonna send the same group of people you was standing around to go do it. Now we was all good friends. Now just because this older dude that we didn't came and he done gave us a little bit, basically another Illuminati type situation. It's all the same type of thing. It's Illuminati's on the street. What you think these game chiefs was doing? If I tell you to do something, I got you in control, and you want to do this and you do this, then if you don't do it, your ass gonna get fucked up, killed. We gonna do something to you. You gotta worship me. I'm the chief. No, take back control of your own kids so they can help pay attention to them so they can follow their dream. That's all I'm asking. And that's the only way I can say we can change this world. I'm not talking about if you got to take them to church, go on take them to church that help them out. That ain't my thing to do. I'm more into the Pharaoh way of life. I'm doing my studies right now with young Pharaoh. Egypt, the Egyptian. I pray to the sun. You know, and somebody else might like that too. I used to always chase behind different beliefs, trying to find myself. Even when I was in the ghetto running around, it's something that was bigger than me that I couldn't help it. Every time I used to hear something intelligent, I used to love it, and I'll get a buzz, and I'll be wanting to do it, and I'll be energized, and then the people around me, when I bring it to them that's in the hood, or I tell them something my dream, they'll knock me down. Oh man, man, Joe, let's go smoke, man. Roll up the weed, Joe. Let's go out here and see what these bitches on today. When you around a person that like to play basketball, let's go outside and play basketball. Let's go to the gym. What we doing this weekend? Are they playing down there in Chicago at the center over there? Oh yeah, next week they got a tournament down here. Oh, artwork. Oh man, I like to draw this. Mom, look, my friend, let's get into a drawing thing. Let's go together. Let's do this. Oh, you like music? Let's right. Oh, that's a nice track. Back when the music industry was still innocent. That's why we need to get back. Do it on YouTube. You don't need to go sign up, do all that nasty shit for all that money, and then at the end of the day, you feel like shit. All that money. So you got to remember why you want the money. You want the money to take care of your family and to make everybody happy. But guess what? When you get done fucking around with the music industry, they done killed your family off. All this money, you couldn't give it to everybody. Everybody done turned on you. And all the fake love won't come. A lot of people don't like that thing. That thing kills you. It's the worst thing to have. Now, when you got all that and all that's gone, who you living for? All the shit you wanted to do in the beginning, but they didn't tell you what was gonna happen at the end. So when you get into some, start at the end of it first and work your way to the beginning, to the middle of it, and then go back. Figure it out. Okay, all this good. Okay, now, what's the bad side of this shit? That's what you should do. Find out the bad part of it. Anything you're trying to do. There's always a bad side to it. So I say this to say this for my young black brothers and sisters or whoever else around the world that's living, because it's different hoods, it's different ghettos. We're not the only people, race that live in low poverty areas. I done been to different places. This one, anybody that's trying to chase their dream, still in the ghetto, if you want to find a way to get out of it, go on the internet. Find what you like, start doing it. It's groups. Get yourself into these groups. Get back to playing basketball, throw the football. Find people that like to do it. You stop trying to be people that you don't want to be. Stop being forced into things that you don't like to do because you don't think nobody else like to do what you like to do here. When I was a kid, they ain't want me playing games, and a couple of my friends playing the game. Look now, they get more money, pay more money than they goddamn mom and daddy, all because they kept playing them. People thought they was weirdos or game heads. Guess what? They get paid thousands of dollars because they play the game, and it's people just like them, and no one's talking about them. You live in your own world. You won't even notice the ghetto no more. You come home, your life different. You do things different. You eating different. You laying down on the schedule because coach told you had to do this. You still try to help out moms at the house because you learning different things. Now you coming home, you trying to that maturity up in. You want to do better. So just by you doing these little different things, it's gonna bring that to you. It's gonna uplift you, and you're gonna stay to yourself and do what you like to do. And as soon as somebody come up and get interested in it, you're gonna be bing. Come on, let's go. All I say is just follow your dreams, man. This is, if you want to get out of the ghetto, out the hood, and you don't know, and you tired of following these same old everyday life people around the way, and you ashamed because you think if you do it, they gonna talk about you. Let me tell you something. They gonna talk about you anyway. And when you get older and you trying to chase that dream, you're gonna be sitting in the room one day and it's gonna get dim and you're gonna realize I was chasing somebody else's dream and I wasn't even chasing mine. And you're gonna wonder why you so sad all the time. You're around the wrong group of people. You know these people talking about you. That's why you don't need to be around them. It's working for them. And hell, the people that's living the life that you think they love it, they don't even like it. They trying to find a way up out of it too. Because you notice when they get on and they finally find another way and they get a little bit of this, they ain't the same person that you thought you knew. Oh shit, I thought we were supposed to do it like this. Don't nobody want to keep living like that, girl. Oh no, dog. That's stupid, man. Who want to keep living like that? And you done put all your cars and, this, and your eggs in this basket trying to live this life, and now your sensei then switched up on you, and you stuck with all this bullshit that you can't even do nothing with. What you gonna do with these felonies you got now? All the kids you done made, these different women, all the people you done hurt. The boy you done shot for nothing, he had talent. He could have been your best friend. Y'all could have got together and made history. You see what happened when the Chicago brother would have came together, would have brought the city out, man, we would have been on top. It don't work like that. They want to divide us. Let's come back together, chase your dream. Let's stay black, my people. Love. Peace. Word of the day, baby. Forget this is the word of the day.